Hello and welcome to the second episode of Conjunctions and its connection with punctuation. In this episode, we are going to be looking at subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions help in forming complex sentences, while coordinating conjunctions combine equal elements. Subordinating conjunctions do just the opposite. These are words or phrases that link a dependent clause to an independent one. They can be found at the beginning or in the middle of a sentence according to the position of the dependent clause. So what is a dependent clause? Well, it is a clause which has a group of words that has a subject-verb combination but doesn't have a clear meaning and cannot stand alone and therefore depends on the main or independent clause. Take a look at the examples below. Now let's look at the list of subordinating conjunctions. There are quite a lot, but I've noted only the commonly used subordinating conjunctions. We will be looking at a few of these conjunctions in detail. Now, what would be the punctuation mark connected with this conjunction? Keeping in mind that these conjunctions play a role in forming complex sentences. It's a comma. Yes, we use commas even for subordinating conjunction. So let's take a look at the tips regarding the usage of punctuation mark. Tip number 1. When the subordinating conjunction is at the beginning of a sentence, use a comma to separate both the clauses, mainly before the independent clause could begin. Check out the example below. If you pray every day, you will receive physical, spiritual, and emotional healing. If is the subordinating conjunction and the comma is placed just after the dependent clause, or you can say it is placed just before the independent clause could begin. Tip number 2, when the subordinating conjunction is placed in the middle of a sentence, using a comma before it is generally unnecessary. Look at the example below. I don't like reading fiction storybooks because they have zero answers for real life situations. Because is the subordinating conjunction and it is appearing in the middle of a sentence, so no comma is added. Take a look at more examples given. Well, it's time to apply the punctuation mark while we look at some of the subordinating conjunction lists. The first word is although. This means in spite of the fact that or even though. I have given two examples below. One where although is placed in the middle of a sentence and at the beginning of a sentence. This pattern of examples will apply for the remaining conjunctions discussed in this video. The next word is after. This shows or explains a situation subsequently to the time when. Take a moment to go through the examples below on how to apply this conjunction and punctuation mark. The third word is before. This word shows or explains a situation earlier than the time that. Take a look at the examples given below. The next word is because, which explains a reason for something to happen. Have a look at the examples given. The fifth word is how. This word means or indicates the way in which something happened. Review the examples given below. The sixth word is if. It shows or gives a condition for something. Have a look at the examples given. Since is the next word, which speaks of the time when something happened, or at times it just gives a reason for doing something. Take a moment to go through the examples below. The next word is until. This word means up to the time that something started or began. Take a look at the examples below. The next word is unless. This word means except on a condition. Have a look at the examples below. The final word is when. This word means at that time when something is, was, or will happen. Take a moment to go through the examples given. I have put together the list of subordinating conjunctions discussed in this video and their purposes. Take a moment to go through them. Stay tuned for the next episode. If you require further training on this topic, do contact me at 807-220-7544 or email me at learnfromtheclock@gmail.com. As always, one-on-one live sessions are always a better choice and effective than the videos uploaded on a channel. Do support me by subscribing to this channel, clicking on the notification bell to be notified of videos being uploaded on this channel, liking the videos, commenting, and sharing them. Until next time, stay blessed. Hello and welcome.